Okay, so now we're comparing the sounds of brushless to brushed. So we've got the new series, the brushless series, the compact series by Ryobi, drill and impact driver, and we've got the brushed version. So we've got the percussion drill and an impact driver as well. Okay, so let's start with the what do you call it, the drill, because there's a bit of a surprise. Actually, this one seems to be a bit quieter. So the microphone's there, so let's listen. Both are on the second gear. Slightly different sound, but this one is a little bit louder. Not a lot, but a little bit, which is a surprise. Now, sorry, quieter. This one is quieter, whereas this one is slightly louder, and this is brushless, so it should be quieter. Now, this one is a bit louder at the end, so if I release it, there is this bang, boom, which is kind of characteristic to brushed old type engines. Listen again at the end how it goes, boom. Yeah, it's when I release my finger quickly. If I do it slowly, then it's a bit more quieter. Yeah, so it's quieter, but usually, you know, when we drill, we release usually our finger quite fast, so it goes boom. So that actually lowers the lifespan as well of the drill and makes a bit of an extra noise as well. Now, this one is much lighter as well by, what was the difference? This one was 1700 grams with battery. This one was on 1.5, less than 1.5, so 250 grams lighter is the new one. So I think it's worth it. Spend a little bit extra money, get this one. By the way, thank you for using my links. Okay, cool. Let's compare the impact drivers. This one is actually quite clear. This one is quieter. Let's listen. Well, it's not huge difference, but it's noticeable. If I listen for it, I notice that this one is a little bit more louder. It's got more squeaky sound as well. I think it's just because of the brushes brushing against that rotating part, stator is it called, and causing friction. So there are no brushes, no friction, so there is still the sound of the engine, the bearings, etc. But there is no sound, this loud hissing, not hissing, I don't know what you call it, this high frequency sound, this almost a pitch. Okay, so this one is the cheapest one. This one is kind of not the expensive, but fairly expensive. It retails for 100 quid at the moment. With a promotion you can get it for 85 on Ryobi's website. Maybe promotions finish actually yesterday, who knows, there might be again. This one retails, that differs, depends, between 40 and 70 pounds, you know. So this one is the cheapest of the Ryobi impact drivers as far as I could see. And now in the UK those tools are a little bit different than in the US actually, so that's something worth noting. So if you buy in the US they will look different. This one comes with actually some gears, 3 gears plus automatic, so 4 gears on modes, or 3 gears plus an automatic mode, which is supposedly really good as judging from videos. I could not find it here in the UK either in shops or on the Ryobi's website. So this is a bit strange. That's what Ryobi does, and I think lots of manufacturers does the same thing. They sell different tools in Europe and different in US. One reason could be that we use more of a metric system, although we do use Imperial in the UK. But in continental Europe, people don't really use Imperial at all. So we have a kind of a mixed system, but in the US it's just the Imperial system, and they use different standards. Therefore, there are some tiny differences in those dimensions. But nevertheless, they could still make the tools the same, just make those other bits different that need to be. I don't know, maybe it's on purpose so people don't mix them up. No idea. But here you are. So, whoops, the table is loud. So if the noise, noises is not a big concern, so whichever one you buy, you should be happy. It just, the size is quite substantial, the difference. So if you notice the compact version of the drill, so the drill is a little bit longer by, you know, like 2 inches, 5 centimeters or so. This one is again similar, you know, 5 centimeters longer, but it's much heavier and bigger, from thicker as well, maybe the same thickness, but just much heavier. And this drill is a little bit thicker than the compact one, not by a big margin, just a little bit, but it is, yeah. So I think it's worth spending extra money and getting the compact ones, since they are not only lighter and smaller, but they're actually stronger and better, I believe. Now, funny thing is, when I was using these two, I felt like this one was easier to, with this one, it was easier to drive the screws in, maybe because it's heavier, I don't know, or maybe because it engaged the hammer a bit later. So if the screw is this small, so this one would engage the screw towards the end or halfway through, whereas the compact one fairly early at the, you know, at the beginning, 1/3 of the travel time. So it is a difference, and it's obviously these are quiet, so the later they engage, the better, I guess, unless you've got your really hurting wrist, then the hammer is useful. And this one is obviously nice because it's light. But then if we need to press it, a little bit extra weight behind it is good. But if we're working this way or up there, then yeah, compact ones, they're lovely, and they have this nice design, a little bit nice. Although, you know, these, they're not bad. I mean, this one is ugly. This one is ugly. I mean, this front, I mean, what were they thinking about? Anyway, this one is much cuter. This drill looks nice. I think it looks nice. It's a good design. Let me see. Yeah, it's a nice design. I wouldn't mind it. And this one, slightly nicer. Let me have a look. Yeah, maybe slightly nicer design. I don't know. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Is it a nicer design or is it not? Let me move it closer, further, no, actually further. This way, let's swap them. Actually design in the way. So, which one do you like more? This one or the compact one? They're both nice. Let's see again, these. So we've got the compact one at the front, and now the older one at the front. I mean, they're all alright. They're all alright, you know. Okay, thanks for watching and using my links as well. So take care. See you next time. Ciao.